Okay, so I'm just about to give you a demonstration of some of the features of the different roles which are available in Heroes of Stalingrad. And we're going to be taking a look at the map or Commissar's house, which is set in the worker settlement of the Barricadi gun factory, and was quite a scene of some quite intense battles. I'm going to start off by showing you some of the things the commander can do. So here I come in on the spawn. You can see I've got the MP40 machine gun, and of course I can go into iron sights. I'm also getting a fair amount of tactical information in my screen right now. I'm going to go into cover here and select binoculars and go over here, take a peek over here and take a look at where the Russians are coming from. You'll notice that I've selected there a target using my binoculars. Now I'm going to run back here. Reason being, back in here is a radio. As a commander, I have a chance to pull up the radio, and you can see here I can select artillery support. I'm going to call in artillery support, and you're going to see a pretty awesome show now. Time to get back out so we can see the effect this artillery is having. The Russians are busy trying to take this building right here. You can see that they're heading across. You can also see a fair amount of suppression going on. There are bullets whizzing around my head everywhere, so I'm going to keep my head down until I have to. While we're here, I'll just demonstrate blind fire. I blind fired there over the top of the wall. I can also, of course, aim there, and there you see the artillery landing. Now that is really ruining the Russians' weekend. You can see getting quite a few kills there. And so that's, I think, a pretty good demonstration of the artillery. Yep, there we go. That is sending them flying. That's actually a pretty good strike from the artillery there. Okay, so the commander also has various other functions he can do, but I'd like to show you now what is possible to do with the tank roles. So just bear with me a second whilst I go to the Russian tank role. I'm going to choose a tank, and as a tank commander I have the option of choosing whether to have bots with me or not. I'm going to allow bots on this, so I'm going to be driving a tank crewed with myself and bots. Okay, so we'll just wait for the respawn timer to come down, and here I come. I'm now spawning inside the driver's position of a T-34 tank. You can see I have the modelled interior, I can see the loader, I can see the hull gunner, I can look up and see my commander there. I can also look through the hatches, and I can drive. Okay, now I'm going to get some tactical information here. Hitting the T key, you can see where the battle's going on. So I need to head over that way. Before I do that, what I'm going to do is switch to the commander position, if I can find that. Yep, here we go. Okay, so I'm now commander. You can see that I'm actually looking down the gun sight, although I can also take a look out the pistol port there. I can also go out the top of the turret. Don't recommend you spend very long doing this because you get sniped. What I'm doing right now is giving orders to my crewman, to the driver, to get me into the action. I can also select an area of land, click on that, and tell the tank driver to drive towards that. Right, I see ahead of me a German tank, so I'm getting my head right down now, and oh, I think he missed me. I'm going to try and put some armour piercing into a weak spot. Oh, and he missed again. Good stuff. I'm going to see if I can hit a weak spot on this tank, and a lucky shot. Fantastic. And this one is actually on film. I'm very happy about this. Okay, right, so you notice there the turret flying off. Clearly I hit an ammo locker inside the tank there and basically blew the lid off that tank. Now, I doubt I'm going to be so lucky with this second tank coming up, but let's see what we can do. He's facing me front on. I'm going to be a lot less lucky here unless he decides to turn around. Okay, so nope, that just bounced by the looks of it. Okay. If I'm lucky, he's going to turn side onto me. I'll get a chance to take out his track. Let's see if I can hit his track there. Not sure. I'm hull down at the moment. I'm in a hull down position, which is a good place to be. He's just killed me. Okay, now what's happened there is he killed the commander. There was a penetrating shot on the turret. If I need a commander in a position, I'm going to have to climb out of that position. Oh, no, sorry, wrong guy. I climb out of the position, and you can see there. In fact, he actually killed my hull machine gunner. So I've now had to climb inside the interior of the tank and take that position physically rather than just switching from myself to another bot. Okay, so I'm going to go now to the commander's role. And let's see what we can do about this tank. He seems to have lost interest in me. Oh no, he's still firing away. Let's see if I can hit the side of him there. Okay, I'm going to get out of here. I think I need a better angle on this guy. Ah, that's why he lost interest in me. I've got another tank there taking his attention. So it's a bit of a risk here. I'm exposing... Oh, and we lost. Okay, now what just happened there is because I was demonstrating, I wasn't really concentrating on capping the objective. As well as having your normal round limit, time limit there, you also have a lockdown time, a time within which you have to start making progress. I didn't, so that's what happened there. Right, so that basically is the tank role. What I'm now going to do is give you a quick demo of the anti-tank roles that are available. So I'm going to switch out and go to an anti-tank soldier here. Okay, tank destroyed because I jumped out of it. Okay, so I'm now spawning as a German carrying an anti-tank rifle. This is a heavy piece of kit. You can see that he's running pretty slowly. He's carrying a pretty hefty anti-tank rifle here. He's not going to be running anywhere very fast. Losing a few guys around me. I think I'd better start thinking about keeping my head down if I want to keep my head. Right, so I'm crawling forwards. I just want to take a peek and see. All I can see there is a wrecked tank. I'm going to squint down the sight. I can probably try and take out a few of the Russians with this. Yep, I hit the guy. Fortunately, Fritz 19, I just missed him. You have full bullet penetration in Heroes of Stalingrad, so you can imagine with a gun like this, penetration is going to be pretty intense. This brick wall in front of me, for example, really is not going to stop much. Right, there is a T-34. Why not get the guy and the tank behind him? This range, I'm probably not going to do too much damage, and I really need to keep an eye on what's happening with these Russian guys. Ah, good, okay. I'm not quite so lucky anymore. What I'm going to try and do now is switch to a anti-tank grenade. This is pretty much going to be a last-ditch stand. I don't stand much chance of reaching that tank, but let's see what happens. Okay, so... Ah! He's already destroyed. Somebody got there first. You'll notice that I got a kill assist. Clearly I did some damage to that tank before it got destroyed, presumably by one of our tankers. You can see now I'm getting a bit suppressed here. You can see flashes on the screen as bullets go whizzing past me, and yeah, basically I'm not in a very good position here. I think I'm going to bail out and see if I can get back somewhere where there's a little bit more safety. The AI is pushing forwards again. It's trying to recapture this building. You can see that they are actually behaving pretty intelligently here. We lost that building, but the bots are quite happily trying to retake that. I think I'm going to lend them a hand with my pistol here. Okay, right. Oh, and I'm afraid that the guy took me out. So that's the end of my career as a pistol fighter. Okay, well, there you are. That's a little bit of an introduction to some of the roles that you can see in Heroes of Stalingrad, and I hope it gives you a taste for the great variety of different play types that are available here. So thank you very much.